Testing, 1, 2. Okay, so I think I'm live. Well, the plan was originally I was going to make a video and I was going to watch the preview, the work in progress for iClone 8, and then just open it up to the chat, see what people think, and go through it from there. But we've got some videos that have been sent to us from the guys at Reallusion that show a little bit more in depth some of the features within iClone 8. So we thought that we would just go through it, watch them with everyone live, and see what you think. Let's talk about what you're excited about and what you think is going to be really good. So, what I'll do while I wait for more people to get into the chat, I'm just going to play the preview video that I'm sure everyone's already watched. So, the first work in progress part 1, and I've got to say some of the things that are coming into it I'm very excited about. This, for a start, play to animate is something that I've always kind of pushed as something that I think is great for people who aren't traditional animators but want to make content quick, and a lot of people are used to playing games, and this is a quick way of really putting together, like, you know, simple walks and building up some motions and that type of thing. So yeah, I mean, this is something that I've myself personally thought has been a no-brainer for quite a while, and I know you can do things like this in Unreal, but it's just quite tricky to set up. So yeah, just being able to plug in a game controller is awesome. And I also see on here they've got triggers for animations. Well, this is the first time that we've done a live show in, I can't even remember when, it may even be years. So that's why I was a bit late starting off today. I completely forgot how to set all the live streaming stuff up, and so I've been trying to work all that out right up to the very last minute. So yeah, we're just going to play by ear and see how it goes. Okay, while I'm going to be playing all this and going through, I'm also going to be checking chats and things like that, so I may be looking across and doing stuff like that. So like that. Okay, I'll turn off some notifications. So yeah, as I said, we already, I'm guessing everyone's already seen this preview video, but I'm going to wait for a few more people in the chat, a few more viewers to come on, and then I'll start playing through the other videos soon. So let's have a look. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll just start off with the first video. I've got them in no particular order, so we're just going to go off with the first one, and I don't even know what it is because my quick way of setting everything up, I didn't manage to name everything. So until I press play, I'm not going to know what it is, and we will see. So let's go to the first video. Okay, so this one is lens flares. Now this, I say I've had a quick watch through, but not an in-depth watch of any of these videos. So what I've seen so far, this is looking pretty good. So I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to play the video, and you can watch for yourself. And if you've got anything and any questions, just ask away, or let me know what you think. Straight away I can see, you know, it's looking pretty good. Just simply adding things like lens flare to a scene can really, you know, change the look of the animation. So, you know, again, it just looks very simple. One thing that I love about iClone is how easy it makes things, and how easy it is to set stuff up, you know, the whole drag and drop thing. So far this is looking pretty cool. As I say, I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to just let the videos play and see them for yourself. You don't need my commentary over everything. If I get in the way of anything, I will pop out of the shot so you can see it. See, this is quite a nice shot here. You know, just how simple is that to do, and how it looks is looking pretty impressive. Lens flares. The only thing that we don't have on any of these videos is any audio, so I'm going to play some audio in the background. See, I really like this. Like, you can just see how dramatically you can change a scene with just the lighting and some decent lens flares. Alright, Crypto Talk, he said watch out with audio. You can cause YouTube to stop live streams. Okay. How do you mean? At the moment, this avatar is set up using the Rococo motion capture suit, and we're using live face with motion live for the facial capture. So again, yeah, this is a really nice effect for things like lights, flashlights, like the light on the helicopter. That's looking really cool. Like I say, I'm not going to say too much. I don't want to keep talking over. Like, I know a lot of you will be wanting to watch these videos and see what's in store. I will be making an edited version of this video as well, so that we can kind of break down things a little bit better and have it a little bit more streamlined. But I just thought it'd be good to open this up for a live chat and see what people think of the software and the updates that are coming up. Yeah, we also we have the Rococo Plus account, which means that we can stream live. So with the free studio version, what you can do is you can export animations, I believe, but for you to actually do the live streaming, you will need the Pro or the Plus. I think it's the Plus version. To enable that live stream, which lets you send the data over to iClone, or you can send that to like Unreal or things as well. Okay, so that was lens flares. Our next video in the list is volumetric lighting. Now this is something that I've been wanting in iClone for a very long time. You can really make a big difference to your scene by adding in volumetric lights, and it's something that's been missing for a while, and I literally cannot wait for this to come in. to iClone, and you can see straight away like how good that's looking. Look, so I'm going to pop out the way. I'm currently using Live Face for this this setup. I mean, I don't think there's very much in it, but I find that the settings in iClone, there's a lot more that you can do. You can really go in depth in changing how much the smiles work, how much the expressions change, and you can really customize it. And then the fact that you can save those as profiles and stuff as well, it's really good. I'd you know, that's what I tend to use, and I think that's the downfall in a few of like, you know, if you go direct to Unreal and things like that, is there's a lot of work involved in, you know, you've got to build it into the blueprints and stuff like that. I haven't really used the Rococo, so I can't say too much, but I know that iClone Live Face works really nicely, and yeah, I'm really happy with how, like, the results you get from it. So here you can see you can add volumetric lights with colours and can dramatically change the scene. Really add some like good ambience into it as well. I mean, yeah, I think to get a good feel, lighting is key with animation and rendering. If you can get the lighting good, you can really make your animation stand out, and this is really going to help. Cleaning up the mocap, you can do that inside iClone. It's actually pretty good, actually. So the Rococo Studio will have, it's got some filters that you can use to like clean things up, but then within iClone, you can really get down. Once it's recorded, you can get into the all the keyframes and smooth them off and do a lot of stuff with that. So yeah, I find iClone really a good way of cleaning up mocap as well, because the tools that they've got in there work really well. Well, yeah, no, I completely agree with both what Animashinka and Southern Creative Media said. One, it's just looks super quick. It's rendering really nicely, and obviously it's real-time rendering. There's if you can do this, there's no reason to go out into another software. I mean, I've been looking at the Omniverse, which looks impressive, and I probably will still continue to look into that. But I mean, I always try my best to do as much lighting and get everything I can out of iClone as it is anyway, just to save that extra step. And with the volumetric lighting and how quick and easy it is to set up, it's a bit of a game changer, especially for me. See, myself, I've been looking for ways to cheat things like this. And like you say, using third-party programs or trying to do it in After Effects and things like that. But, you know, how long has this video been? 5 minutes, and in a couple of minutes this scene's been lit and looking pretty good. So yeah, any comparison between Rococo mocap and Perception Neuron? Well, the only Perception Neuron I've used is the original, and the quality on that wasn't great. I mean, to be fair, I think I only ever got it to work properly once, But from what I've heard from people who've used the new perception neuron, it's actually really good. So I don't know. I mean, we've used the Rococo. It works really well. The fact that it comes in the suit works really nicely. The fingers just add a whole nother dimension to the animation as well. So yeah, I mean, like I say, we haven't used the perception neuron, so we couldn't really say and compare it. But we're happy with how the Rococo has been used, and we've only used it a few times, so we need to really push it out and test it out some more. And we're planning to make a bunch more videos just about the Rococo suit, but we've been extremely busy, so haven't had time to really use it since we've got it. Okay, video number 3. We've got a lot of videos. I might not even be able to cover them all tonight, so I'm going to try and get through as many as we can, and if not, I might have to do another video next week. But the next one we have in the lineup is, where are we? What we are? Motion blur. Again, something that I've been waiting for. Again, something I've been cheating. I've been using After Effects and adding like a kind of motion blur effect in there. But again, I'm going to pop out the shot so you can see this properly, because this one's pretty nice. Yeah, you can really see like the difference motion blur makes to the scene. Yeah, same here. You want to see more movements. To be honest, I'm not actually in the most ideal spot for the mocap setup. I'm sat at my desk, surrounded by lots of metal things and all stuff like that. I really didn't have time to set it up properly today. So, though you're getting really good results out of it, it could be better if I just spend a little bit more time setting it up. But I spent more time trying to remember how to do the live setup. But yeah, motion blur, again, something that I think the two big things for me were motion blur and volumetric lighting that I've been waiting for. And as you can see, like the difference it makes to the scene in here is really cool. What renderer am I using? So for this character here, we are going through iClone. So this is the iClone native renderer. Nothing special. Okay, let's move on to video number, I think we're on to number 4. And this one is the motion pipeline. So let's get this one up. So, motion pipeline. Okay, I'm going to jump out of the way again so you can see a little bit more. Oh, this one is brilliant. So, this is convert any FBX file to a motion file, so you can get Mixamo animations and drag them straight onto your character. And as you can see here, it's going to automatically set it all up and sort out the rigging for you and all that stuff. I mean, that is brilliant. So there's no 3D exchange. It's just literally download a bunch of animations and drag them in, and I know that's going to make a lot of people happy. What am I most excited about? Like I said, actually, to be fair, all of it. This is great. Volumetric lighting and motion blur. But then, to be fair, there's everything. They've just, it's one of those things where it's not just a couple of cool updates or one new update. They've really just put for character animation, which is what we do a lot of. It really is a bit of a game changer. So yeah, like I say, I sat down. I've had a quick watch through through these videos, and one after another, I'm just watching. I'm thinking like, this is great. Cannot wait to start using it. The only problem is the fact that they've showed us like these sneak peeks now. So now when I'm doing my animation work, I'm looking at it and going, God, I could really have done. I could do that feature right now. So yeah, gonna have to be patient. I mean, guys, let us know what you think. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for? Are there any features that you want to see? You know, is there anything that you think's that drives you nuts and like you think that you're hoping they're going to fix? I mean, I know there's a lot of things I've seen that they're going to be doing with Character Creator 4, and there's some things in that from the sneak peek video that they're, or the work in progress video, that just look great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. Yeah, at the moment I've noticed my my Rococo rig setup, I put the wrong profile in, so my profile has got me with my head down here somewhere. So if I put my hand up to my head, it's only there. So I didn't set up the right profile with the right heights and stuff. So yeah, I'm a bit limited in movement, but I'm gonna, like I say, I'm gonna make a video soon, and we're gonna go through all this, and we'll set it all up on a video and show you guys how we do it all. When I render out of iClone, I always tend to just use the native renderer. If I'm going to go with anything else, like I say, I've been looking into Omniverse at the moment. That was pretty cool. But if I'm doing anything live, to be fair, I've never used RA in iClone, so yeah, just stick to the native renderer. And I think with getting the lighting right, you can get some really good results out of it. Yeah, I mean, we've played with like we've got a leap motion here, and we've tested that as well. But again, it's only the hand things. I mean, we're definitely always up for trying out paid, non-paid, or whatever one works best. We were just lucky to get our hands on the Rococo suit, and it does work really well. So taking the time to set it up properly, you can make it do some really awesome stuff. So you will get better results, definitely, but there's no reason why you can't get good results with the non-paid apps. It's just taking the time to set it all up right, and if you can get a good setup, then that's great, and if it works, go for it. And like I said, we're always testing out new ways. So what's the VC Face? I'll have to have a look at that. I know there's some VTuber apps that people are doing and using through like Unreal and things like that, and stuff that we want to look into as well. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I thought you meant RA. But yeah, I've never used RA. I just stick to the standard renderer. I tend to get some nice results out of it. So, okay, we're on to number 5. So this one is Light and Shadow Strength Multipliers. So yeah, I can't remember what this one was. Right, I think I'm in the way. They're playing with the settings there, so I'm going to jump out of the way. So this is more volumetric lights. Yeah, I mean, we've been working with iClone now for the past, say, about 4 years, maybe 4 or 5 years, and there's definitely been some really big improvements, and like I say, massive improvements coming now. We've worked in programs like Cinema 4D. I've worked with a program called Lightwave for years. We've dabbled in Unreal, a bit of Unity, a bit of everything really. And what I found with iClone is, I just think it's very intuitive. It keeps things quite simple. And for what we do with our, we supply people with DigitalPuppets. So we try and find software for them that's intuitive, so they can pick it up easily. So you don't have to have too much background industry knowledge to be able to get in. And that's what I love about this. So people can actually get into iClone, start animating, and just start making content without having to get too in depth. But again, if you're if you've got the time and you're really into it, things like May, the stuff that you can get out of that is amazing. But I just think you can get some really good content out of iClone as well, and not need that steep learning curve to get there. To move my puppet out the way of the screen. So I'm using a broadcasting software. We're using one called vMix at the moment. So I've just got a button I can switch scenes and change all that. But I've just had to set up very quickly just a button that makes me pop up and down. So that's all done within the vMix software. Okay, this is another good one. Next video on the list is the mirror plane shader, and again, this is something that I've been I struggled with iClone, like getting nice reflections on surfaces like the floors and windows and glass and stuff, and this has solved the problem by the looks of it. So really pleased to see this. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I mentioned before, I used to work with a program called Lightwave, and though it was a good program, it's kind of you don't get very much tutorials, and it's so basically I've kind of I still use it, but I've been trying to learn Blender, and I've seen some of the Blender pipeline setup, and I think it's really good. I mean, my favourite thing about Character Creator 3 is the ZBrush pipeline. Everything I do now, I've kind of gone away from using the traditional animation modeling tools, which I still have to, but I'm predominantly doing most of my character design work in iClone at the moment. Alright, that was a very quick one. We're on to the next video. Okay, and the next video is interaction, character reach, target editing for interactive motion. Okay. Okay, so they showed a bit of this in the work in progress video. So this is just seems like a quicker way to create effectors and attach the hand. So it does seem to be working quite nicely. I've played around with this in iClone before, with setting up dummy props and then attaching them, but this just seems to make the whole thing a little bit more easier to do. Yeah, OBS will do the same thing. OBS, vMix, Wirecast, they're all very similar. Again, I'm going to pop out of the way in case you're missing anything there. Yeah, so I think the biggest thing with iClone, if you bring a character or anything into it and then just use their default lighting, like you say, it's going to look like a 98 style game. It's going to look a bit ropey. It's 100% all down to the lighting. If you use some of the presets, and I've noticed they've changed it now so that you can get the preset lighting in the atmosphere, which is the ones that you can use in iClone Character Creator 3. And if you use any of those presets and go through them, it will dramatically change the look of your characters and what you've seen, and it'll really make things look a lot better. So yeah, definitely, I think it's playing with lights, which is why I'm really excited for volumetric lighting, the mirror plane, anything that can enhance the real-time rendering and the looks is going to be really beneficial for iClone. Now this is a really cool one as well. So obviously we've all come across the problem with self-interaction, and again, it just seems like another fast, quick, easy solution to sort this out. Just every one of these tools that seem to be advancements just seem to be helping are going to help speed up production. Anything that makes your work quicker, this is just a massive bonus. So yeah, this is one that I can imagine I will be using a lot, especially with using like the old Rococo suit, you know, with the whole things penetrate and stuff like that. So yeah. Again, I thought this was a nice example that shows off how you can enhance the animation with just, you know, these simple simple little tricks. I mean, I personally don't have the answers for like what's going on in iClone. They've just been kind enough to share these videos, so these videos that you're seeing now are as much as I know myself. But yeah, big cinematic scenes. I think they're gonna, you know, things like the Unreal Engine seems, you know, obviously they've got more power behind them to handle that type of thing. Though I did notice, I think one of the things in here, one of the notes was that hidden objects are no longer going to affect processing times. So at the moment, no matter what objects you've got in your scene, and if they're hidden, it's still going to slow your scene down. So I'm guessing that now they've addressed that issue. So if you hide a load of objects, it's not going to cause any kind of lag for you. So I mean, we've been using a workaround where we've just been saving everything as props and then bringing it back in for render times. But any performance things are going to be really great. But again, what I like about iClone is it can work hand in hand with things like Unreal. If you are going to be building a big cinematic scene, you know, you can do all your animations in iClone, you know, easily set your animations up, but then bring it into Unreal for doing the rendering and adding in your particle effects and all that type of thing as well. Okay, we're on to the next video. Next video we have is the new Human IK animation control rig. Let's check this one out. Let's see, there's a few more comments before we go to this one. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, the say Southern Creative. You don't need to have. I mean, it's great to have the mocap suit and be able to do this stuff live, but there's not a big demand for it. I mean, a lot of stuff is done pre-recorded, and if you are pre-recording stuff, the mocap suit helps speed things. You know, you can really speed it up and then clean up all the motions later on. But the animation tools, once you've like using Actcore or Mixamo, you can really quickly just dragging and dropping, build up animations with your characters, and you know, it's something that we tell our customers that, you know, it's easy to do. And like, you know, you may have seen on our website, YouTube page before, the motion trigger, which is a really cool little hidden plugin that we're always trying to tell people about. Yeah, so Matthew Brown, what are you using for your avatar? We're using iClone. We're using iClone with the Rococo suit, rendered in the iClone renderer, and it's just been streamed through vMix. Okay, so what video are we on now? We are on, oh yeah, the Human IK. Let's play this one. Move my head out the way. Let's jump out the way again. Yeah, our company, we create DigitalPuppets. So we've done a lot of work with Adobe Character Animator, which we still do for 2D character designs, and now we've been doing a ton of work with iClone and using Character Creator 3 to create avatars for people. So yeah, in this video they seem to have updated like the motion editor, so it's now called the new humanoid K control rig. And I mean, I always love this for animating in iClone anyway. It always worked really well, so any improvements on this is just a bonus. Yeah, we're hoping to do some more live shows. We're going to set up some more. We've just been extremely busy, so we want to get back into doing maybe a weekly show again, and then get my brother Scott on with his 2D avatar. We've got some other shows. We're going to be doing some stuff with talking about NFTs. Get some people involved in that as well. Just notice my thumbs slid down. Put that back in place. No, yeah, we don't just make avatars. We also offer out full animation as well. Again, using the character animator, iClone, we do some stuff with Unreal. Yeah, so it's not just avatar creation, but we do full animation for everything. But mainly character based. We are character designers. This is the Rococo Pro, but it's not. I don't think it's the newest one. We literally only got this about a month or two ago, about 2 months ago, and then the Pro 2 has just come out. And I know we've got a bunch of people that are buying them, but they're not available now until January, I think. Or I think there's kind of a waiting list. So yeah, there's a few people getting them now. Yeah, I think on the Rococo site there's not even an option to purchase the. I think you can only purchase the newest one that they're bringing out. So it'll be interesting to see the update, how the improvements that are on that one, and how that's working. My thumb is, yeah, thumb's kind of moving. So again, like, this demonstrates just how easy it is to create animations in iClone. I mean, you can pretty much do things like this already. But yeah, like I say, it seems to have a few improvements. Okay, so our next video is Curve Editor in combination with End Effector. Okay, let's play this one through. So this is one thing that I haven't actually used yet in the original iClone is the curve editor. In my other traditional animation software, I always use curve editor, and it's really is kind of like I find a must for animation. And I was going to get it, and then obviously they've announced that they're bringing out the curve editor within iClone 8, so I'm going to wait until it comes out in there, and then I will be using it. And like I say, things like this here for just cleaning up animation is really, really good. So I think this just demonstrates how quick and easily you can clean things up using the curve editor. And this is being apparently in combination with the end effector. Yeah, no, like I said before, I think features I'm looking forward to the most are let's see, say additional motion blur, volumetric lighting, the game controller style animation. I think that's going to be pretty cool. There's going to be some good stuff we can do with that. But just in general, all of it, everything. You know, I'm loving working with iClone as it is, so anything that's added onto it. I mean, like I say, like there's just things like say with the volumetric lighting, it'll just mean that you don't need to add any of that in post effects. It can just, the more you can do within a within the software, the better. Okay, we're at the end of that video, I think. Are we at the end of that one? We are. Next video. Motion correction. Now this is a pretty cool one. So, automatic foot stabilization. So, yeah, fixing foot sliding and stuff like that. Anybody who's worked with walk cycles and walk animations just knows this is a nightmare. So this is on top of my list of things I'm looking forward to coming along to. The pricing for iClone 7, yeah, when it comes to the pricing, I have no idea. Yeah, I've got the Rococo suit is running on actually I think I've got a 6 GHz router, but what they recommend to do is if you get a separate router and connect that through, that's not connected to the internet, and just run your suit directly through the that single router, you're going to get better results because it's not going to have any interference from anything else. So yeah, I mean, like I say, I've got my live face from my iPhone coming through the same router. I've got the internet, I've got the streaming going on, so there's a lot going on, and it's still getting pretty smooth results. Okay, let's see. We're on to the next video already. Let's do pause for a second. Editable layer keys with pose. Okay, what's this one? I don't think I remember this one. Yeah, they seem to have incorporated a lot of stuff into iClone 8. So obviously, like before, you say you buy iClone 7 and then Motion Live. iClone 7, then 3D Exchange and like the cover and things like that. And now that's all integrated. I know they're doing a deal, I think, at the moment where whatever you buy will go towards the. So if you spend a certain amount, you'll get the upgrade for free, I believe. So yeah, I know there's been a lot of talk on the forums about how all the pricing and stuff is going to work, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do with all that. Okay, next video, we've got hand key layer editing. Oh, okay, so this looks pretty cool as well. Oh, arms disappeared. Let's get back. Arms are back. So yeah, with this one, it looks like you can turn off certain elements of the animation, but then also adjust them all individually, which is really cool. Obviously, before you would have to sample the frames and then adjust everything individually. I think it looks like they're making it a lot simpler to do. So it's anything that, any software or plugins that you get. I see. Yeah, it's I know, like I say, a lot of people have been mentioning the pricing because like there's people who just recently brought iClone 7. Obviously won't be entitled to iClone 8 free and stuff, but yeah, like I say, it'd be interesting to see how it all pans out, and you know what the I don't know, have they actually released the prices yet, or are they going to? I'm not sure what's going on with it all. But I do know people who are buying up a lot of content and stuff at the moment just to be able to get the free upgrade. Okay, next video. This one is pose mirroring. Okay. Oh, this is cool actually. I think yeah, this is one that I watched. Is this the one? No, it's a different video. This is... Oh, this is quite cool, actually. You can mirror certain bits and mask out others. Yeah, that's quite handy. Okay, this is another end effector video. It's a short one. Move my head out of the way so you can see what's on that. Oh. Yeah, the movement's looking nice on that one. We have still got a few left. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, might as well just go through them all. We can we'll break this video down in the event, so that we'll put a timestamp so that and name it so you can anyone watching again can skip to the right points without having to sit through everything and listen to me up on. So let's go to the next one. So this one here is what we got. Pose mixer. Ah, yeah, this is the one that I was thinking the other video was. This is pretty cool. So, by the looks of this one, you can mix elements from different poses. So I think you can take like the arm from one pose or just the legs from another pose and things like that. So that's quite cool actually. I quite like that. So here you can see you can mask out different areas. And then just bring in, like say, like that left arm, or so I can see that being really, really useful actually. Okay, next video. Motion editing. Auto motion alignment for quick motion. Okay, this is something that we I was needing the other day. So I believe this is so if you bring in like an animation, it will automatically set up the next one so that the pivot's in the right place. So let's have a watch. So I believe now with how iClone setup is, it'll just keep looping, going back to that original position, like so. So I think there's a setting in here now, so it will just continue running. So yeah, that's a really handy little addition, because it's something that we was doing the other day, and then having to go back and realign the next clip. So this is definitely a good one that I'll be looking forward to using. Yeah, exactly. It just I know it's not anything that's too difficult to do, but it's just that extra bit of time. If if you're looping a whole bunch of animations, having to set that up for every single one can be just that little bit time consuming. So this is really cool. Oh, I lost my arm. So what one we got here? Motion editing, multiple animation layer editing. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, I thought I'd be getting when the guys at Reallusion said that they'd send a video through. I thought I'd get like one of these little quick little video to put on. But we've been lucky to get all of these sent over. So I thought, why not? Just playing them all through. I was contemplating doing it in 2 videos, but I thought, yeah, we might as well just get them all done. Yeah, we've been playing around with some of the NVIDIA stuff, and it's pretty good actually. Yeah, the rendering that you can get in there looks really nice. I'm still trying to get my head around all the settings. You do have to have the RTX card for it. So, yeah, no, it looks really good. It looks really promising. I think there's going to be some really cool stuff coming out with that. And I can see that there's some really cool like AI stuff and like the lip sync thing. The video came out not too long ago with a woman singing. That looked really, really cool. It really like picks up like the voice kind of like mouth moving, like when the voice is kind of like shaking and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, and especially for like different languages and stuff like that. So what we got here, we've got mirror motion. Again, this is a pretty cool little feature that just little things that just speed up the whole animation production. Okay, quick play. Let's do the next one. Play to animate. So we've already this one they showed quite clearly in the video, and it's pretty cool. I think I'm going to jump out of this one for a sec. I think there's a lot of potential in this. Just for like getting, you know, even just kids just getting them to use software just to make stuff really quickly. See, one thing I'm hoping, I'm not sure if it's actually going to be available, but if this works with live face, and we can do live facial capture at the same time as controlling the character, that'd be really great for doing like a live presentation, or getting someone on a stage, or just in a YouTube, like, you know, in a virtual environment and having them walk around. So I'm really hoping that is going to be possible. But we don't know yet. I don't think it's going to function like a game engine. I think it's just going to be the movements like a game. So as you move around, I think it's just going to, I'm just guessing, but I'm guessing it'll just record that animation to the timeline as you go. But yeah, again, this is another one of the top things on my list that I might need to play with. I think there's some really cool stuff we can do with this, especially for the type of stuff that we do with like the digital puppetry. And what I've noticed as well with the game controller, you're going to be able to use the buttons to trigger movements. So if you've got a character like this and I could be walking around, I could just have map movements like wave, gesture, and there'd be no need for too much, you know, you wouldn't need, I mean, obviously the mocap suit works really well and it really kind of sells what you're doing, but if it works with the motion live, then that'd be a pretty awesome feature. It looks like, through the video, it looks like it's controller or keyboards, so the old WASD keys. I think we're at the end of this video. Okay, we've only got 4 videos left. So, what's this one? Auto extend looping animation. So I don't know if this is similar to before, but so yeah, you can just automatically loops that animation. I'm guessing it loops the motion as well. So motion editing, motion direction control. Okay, yeah, again, this is another one. I think if it's what I'm thinking, you can move there, this is right, yeah. So basically you can move the character and it's just going to move. This is again another great feature, because you're going to be able to just quickly like pivot where the character's going, and it looks like it automatically sets that up for you. So like I say, every one of these videos is a I mean, even if they brought out one or two of these, I'd be happy. The fact that all this is being brought into iClone 8, I literally can't wait. Like I say, it's a shame that we've had to see it, because now we've got to wait until we can use it. Okay, second to last video, and then just one more after this. So what have we got here? So motion editing, motion blending. Yeah, again, this is another cool one. So they've got it looks like they've got a new kind of blending setup available, which blends the motions together really nicely. So like working with things like Actor Core, Mixamo and stuff like that. Again, it's just making it easier and easier for people to animate, and less faffing about basically. Just get your motions, blend them together, and you're good to go. Yeah, that offer ends at the end of the 31st of December by the looks of it. The one thing that iClone I've noticed is good at is they tend to have offers and deals on all the time, so I'm sure that there probably will be some upgrade offers and stuff like that in the new year, I would have thought. Let's see, everything I've seen will just speed things up so much. Yeah, and that's it. I mean, anything that speeds up your workflow in animation is just, is definitely worth it. And we're down to the last video. And this one is bi-directional blending for smooth clip transitions. So yeah, this one looks pretty cool as well. Yeah, this video will be up once it's once we're finished recording. It'll stay on our YouTube channel, and then we'll add in some timestamps for each. We probably won't get a chance to do that until tomorrow, but we'll add timestamps into the description so you can skip through, and we'll name each one of the different feature. And I'm hoping that I will get a chance to make a move out the way of this now, a more edited version, so that we can really concentrate on what's going on in the videos. Yeah, again, I agree. You know, kind of trying to merge together different mocap animations can be hard work. You know, just things don't line up properly and stuff like that. So from what I've seen, I'm hoping that that's going to address quite a lot of these issues. So, and that's it. We are at the end. And that's all the videos. So, you know, again, massive thank you to Reallusion for sharing these with us. Like I say, couldn't believe it when they gave us access to these. I know some bits of these were shown in the first work in progress video, and I believe that there's probably going to be more videos to come from them as well. So looking forward to seeing what they're doing and what they're going to be, what more has got to come. Like I say, we'll add some timestamps into this video later on, so you can come back and watch it, and we'll try and put together a bit more cohesive video of this as well. And hopefully we'll get to making some more videos soon. It's more live tutorial videos, live chats. So you know, what we used to do was make videos and kind of like troubleshoot while online, and yeah, we're going to try and get back into that as soon as things get a bit more quiet. So that probably won't be until the new year, but yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, well, I say thank you for listening to me ramble on. But again, I know everyone just wanted to see the video, so it's great. Happy to share them, and just really happy that they were shared with us. So I'm gonna go, and I will say thank you again for watching.